late. That's why you don't see me right now, because I really was not ready. But I said I missed my 111 mark, but I hit 112. That's fine. We here when we're supposed to be here. For those that are new to my channel, subscribe. That means you're supposed to if you're here right now. I'm Amina Hextall. I'm the creator of Soul Transforming Energy and Movement, also known as STEAM. Ooh, let me take my shoes off. Hey. Ooh, my hair is a hot freaking mess, y'all. That was the holdup. Okay. Trying to get this under control. A hot mess. Okay, and I'm using y'all as my mirror. It's not working out. And what results is a big explosion on top of my head. But anyway, here we are. Hey, everybody. Welcome to this session. I might as well close this off. I want to start with some breath work and then jump right into things. This is like straight up winging it session. I ain't playing nothing. I started grabbing bowls. I just started grabbing cards that it felt like I should grab. So I was like, all right, y'all probably could hear bells on my ankles. Yeah, this was a like, get that and get this. And yeah, grab that. And yeah, get that too. And all right. So here we are with me sounding like a walking band. All right. Please like the video. You might as well, because when it ends, sometimes you forget. You might as well do it now. Also, if you want a card pull during the intuitive guidance. Oh, okay, sorry. Cousin Mike was writing me. Okay, if you want a personal card pull when I'm doing the intuitive guidance portion of this session, you can send a donation of $8 to my Cash App or Venmo, whatever. All that information's in the description. But right now, we're going to start with breathing, okay? Breathing. So I have two sound bowls here. This one connects to the heart chakra. This one more so to the crown. But I would say that heart and crown is what we need to connect at this time. Getting those messages from source energy, you have to have that heart center open, not just your third eye. You have to have your heart center open to receive these loving messages and act on them. All right. So let me clear this energy real quick. I don't know why I thought I grabbed my sage and then turned around. I was like, I don't have it. Maybe I should use Palo Santo. Nope. Sage said, me. Okay. I hope you guys' week is starting off really good. Mine is. I hope it stays that way. And I want to stay in this energy because sometimes I'll start telling myself, like, don't get happy. Don't get excited. Because then when you do and something don't work out, you're going to be totally devastated. But this energy right now got me feeling like, stay feeling light and bright. And the more you do that, like this has always been the formula, stupid. You just been in doubt, but this time it's like, I hear my God's like, you getting it now. Now you got it. You're willing to make certain sacrifices. You're not chasing, you're surrendering, you're accepting, and also being open to signs. That is something that I think is the number one spirit realm form of communication that we receive that most of us ignore. We'll be like, oh my God, was that a sign? Or I keep running into this person. Is this some kind of sign? Or I keep feeling like I want to do this. Is that a sign? Or every time I'm outside, kids are drawn to me. Maybe I should be working with kids. Is that a sign? But very seldom do we act on these signs. And most people who are living their dreams live their dreams because they acted on the signs and the callings that they were feeling. So I think that's a part of this week's energy message is to follow what you feel called to, you know, stop ignoring certain passions, certain energetic callings and going after them. I feel like this is a big week about being fearless. And I don't mean like fearless, like tough guy, tough woman type energy. I'm meaning like fearless, like I want that. What's my first step in attaining it or making that happen? Or I want to go there. I want to move here. What's first step? What's my first step? I want to have this dream career. What's my first step? And then doing those first steps, fighting through the fear. Because I'm going to tell you now, from the readings I've been doing, sorry, trying to make sure I don't have no eye crush, y'all. From the readings I've been doing on the collective lately, our number one issue is not really fear of failure. Now, most of y'all are probably thinking like, what? Yeah, I'm afraid that if I try something or I invest money in myself or if I move or if I quit my job, I'm going to fail and I won't have money and I won't have success. So I won't have stability. Or I won't have the love that I want or whatever you would be releasing. You think that the fear is of the loss, of the lack. But really what I've been realizing is that we seem to be more fearing outside reactions from choices we make. That's up there real high. That's up there real high. That's why maybe you've been finding lately, you've been looking at the people you keep in your inner circle. And the other fear that I find to be like right up there is actually achieving what you want to achieve. And either it not being what you thought, and now you're like, well, damn, now I'm here. Now I don't want to be here no more. Or it being so overwhelming, you finally attained it that now you're going to be in fear of losing it. For me, sometimes I think that's mine. My fear is like actually attaining what I'm dreaming of, what I want, the entire life. And then now I'm going to live in fear of messing it up. Like, oh my God, I hope I don't lose this relationship. Oh my God, I hope I can maintain this house. Oh man, there's a lot of money coming in. I hope I could keep it like this. You know, that'd be my new fear. And so I think that's something this week is like, we're going to find confronting major fears, taking first steps towards that. Yeah, being big. One of my major fears right now is showing up looking crazy on YouTube, and that's happening right now. My hair looks nuts, but it's all good. Anyway, somebody out there is like, no, it ain't, girl. Why you didn't take care of that? All right, my hair's all over the place, but don't let it distract you. Let's breathe. At first, I was going to do some movement, but when I put this dress on, I said, it's kind of restricting. So we're going to do some breath work. I hope my head's not chopped off. Let's back up before we get into the cards. Very, very brief. I'm just using the sound bowls just to create some ambiance because my kids aren't here. I'm not using music from my TV or anything. So I'm like, let's enjoy the ambiance. Close your eyes. You can stand if you want. That's what I wanted to do. I want to pull a hand mudra for you guys now to use. And this time it is the energy we are activating. I know we've been activating the elements like almost every doggone week. Even last week when I thought it was the energy centers, I looked and the cards were once again elemental. So we must have needed to do some serious grounding and connecting to earth energy for the last few months, y'all, because I don't remember using the regular chakra activating cards in a minute. But anyway, let's do a real quick 1, 2, 3. Which one you feel called to, whatever number. You could put your number in the comments to really claim it. That'll be your hand mudra for this session. Okay. Okay. That's the only thing about being so far back and not having my glasses on. Grand loves. All right. I hope I read that right because I ain't got my glasses on. All right. So if you're drawn to the number one, wow. Okay, my ones. You literally got a chakra jumping out. You may have some work to do on that solar plexus located right in here, vibrates to the color yellow. All right. I'm going to just hold them at the chakra location so you can see. That is the symbol for it. So there is some solar plexus work you might want to do because this isn't giving you a hand mudra. It's just letting you know that this area may need some attention. Either it's overstimulated, meaning when the solar plexus is overstimulated, you might be over aggressive with your actions towards your goals, have boundaries set too high, or unrealistic expectations for yourself. When it's understimulated, you might feel very low in confidence, no self-esteem, undervaluing yourself, lacking willpower. But when it's open, it's on point, it's activated, it's flowing, you feel confident, you feel self-assured, you go after the things that you want, you feel determined, ambitious, and yeah, wearing yellow will help with that, activating that center. So if you were drawn to one, you need to hear that. Now the mudra you got, I love this one, it's cute, is for nourishment. And I should get my glasses. Oh, I haven't worn these white ones in a minute. Hold on. Okay. This is the Mira Mudra. This one assists you with inner nourishment, breath, serenity. It promotes abdominal breathing, provides relief for asthma, supports reproductive, eliminatory, and urinary systems. It directs the breath to the sacrum, the lower back, and the pelvis. Okay. So you join the tips. This ring has to come off. You join the tips of the thumbs to the tips of the pinkies on the same hand. Of course, my very not flexible fingers are going to struggle with this, but hopefully you guys, look, my fingers don't go nowhere. All right. Join the tips of the thumbs to the tips of the pinkies on the same hand. Bring the joint fingers and thumbs of each hand to touch at the tips. Extend the other fingers up and join the tips of the ring fingers together. My fingers are struggling right now, if y'all only knew. Allow the hands to rest in the lap just below the navel and relax your shoulders and lengthen the spine. Oh my God, as cute as this position may be, my fingers are like, yikes. Hope y'all got that. All right, my ones. And your focus is my natural breath flows in calm and nourishing waves. All righty. If you're drawn to number two, I hope y'all cards don't fly out. Maybe I should have sat down, but I wanted to stand for this. This is funny. The throat chakra was in my face initially for twos, and I was like, let me shuffle. And it came right back. Like, no. So my throat chakra, folks, I didn't mean for another group to get a chakra first, but you also have a chakra that needs some extra attention and activation. Interestingly, I chose two. I wondered who else did. So throat chakra needing some attention, vibrating to the color, this color blue, sky blue, various colors of blue. However, make note that the throat chakra is right here and not here. A lot of people, they think it's right here because you feel your vocal cords vibrating there. But the throat chakra is located right in here. All right, so send that area some nice blue light and give it some freedom to communicate freely. Maybe there's an issue there, or maybe there's some needing activation. If it's understimulated, you feel like you can't speak freely from your heart, or you don't get communicated loving words when you're listening. If it's overstimulated, you're talking too much and listening not enough. And when it's balanced, you are able to communicate and express yourself with compassion and with intuitive foresight as well. All right, my twos. You also have the hand mudra, fearlessness, the the abaya mudra, and this activates. Did I tell you the other one? No, I didn't. My twos. By the way, the chakra for this one is the sacral chakra. I'm so sorry I didn't mention it. The sacral chakra, okay? Located beneath the belly button. Vibrates to the color orange, okay? Right above the pelvis, right in here. Your sacral chakra. And my twos, this is the root chakra, right in your pelvis area or the base of your spine. Vibrates to the color red. And this is an easy mudra to do. It assists you with feeling safe, with courage and steadfastness. It reduces anxiety. It supports elimination. It cultivates a sense of fearlessness and grounding. And all you're doing is holding your right hand slightly cupped at shoulder height, palm facing outward. Allow your right elbow to fall close to the waist. Boom. And your focus is, my courage and self-assurance is unwavering. My courage and self-assurance is unwavering. Okay. Boom. And last but not least, if you're drawn to the threes, and these are the mudras I'm saying you can do while we do the breath work. All of this to lead up to a breath work, which is really going to be fast. So my threes, I'm going to take this because everybody else got chakras. You literally got two chakras popping up before I even see a mudra. You have the heart and the sacral chakra. Heart chakra vibrating to the color green, right in the center of your chest. When it's understimulated, you're like this. You're not really open emotionally. You're overguarded. When it's overstimulated, you're not guarded enough. You have no boundaries. You're just over nurturing and forgetting to have self-compassion. And when it's balanced, of course, it's the opposite of all those things. You have compassion for self, for others, unconditional love. Your emotions are balanced and all that good stuff. Wearing green activates that area. And you also have the sacral chakra, which is, I showed you guys, located beneath the belly button and above the pelvis, vibrates to the color orange. When that area is unbalanced, when it's underactivated, you might have a low sex drive. You might feel like you can't really be your true self. You might feel like you have creative blocks and things like that. When it's overstimulated, you might be over sexually active. Your sex drive might be through the roof. You might speak from a place that's more ego than authentic, and vulnerable. All right. And when it's balanced, you're receptive, you're creative, you're sexually balanced, and expressive. You stand in your truth unapologetically. Orange helps you balance that out. And finally, interestingly, you got 33 number threes for your hand mudra is the inner witness, Sakshi mudra. And this activates your crown chakra. Okay. It assists you with self-study, clarity, and spaciousness. It relaxes the muscles of the face and the jaw. Strengthens the breath. Lengthens the breath. I said strengthens the breath. That could mean you got strong breath. All right. Lengthens breath, supports cervical spine alignment. All you're doing is joining the tips of all fingers together, pointing upward, base of the palms together. Soften the knuckles away from each other. Align the thumbs and bend from the tip to the knuckle facing inward. Like that. Okay. And your focus is, my inner witness leads me to perfect equanimity. My inner witness leads me to perfect equanimity. All right. Y'all got a hard one. Glad I didn't pick 3. Okay. Well, I can't really do the mudra because I'm going to be playing these bowls. But yeah, good luck with that. Let's get into it. Close your eyes, sit comfortably. What did I knock down? Or stand. And do your mudra, whatever feels comfortable to you. Take a deep breath in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Between the breaths, in the pause, focus on the week you want to experience. Focus on the experiences you want to have this week. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Hopefully you guys can hear the sound bowls, and breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax into the energy of the week you want to experience. It's not necessarily that you are visualizing the exact experiences, but possibly the people you'd like to see, hear from, things you would like to do, or simply the feeling you'd like to feel. Take another deep breath in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Get comfortable in the feeling that you're feeling. Hopefully it should be a good one. And just get relaxed. Breathe in to that feeling of lightness, that feeling of flow, that feeling of ease, that feeling of being present, that feeling of receiving. And breathe in again, deep breath. And out. Again, deep breath in. Taking in light and love and energy from Mama Earth and all your spirit guides and light team around you, and breathe out. Releasing any fear, any worries. You're safe, you're protected, you're covered. Take another deep breath in. Relaxing. And breathe out. letting go of toxic, stale, played out mindsets that were never true. Relaxing in the true you. One more deep breath in. And breathe out. Letting go of any worries, any stress, any regrets, any shame. In this moment, in the present, we're letting those things go. We're focusing on the new energy we are calling in. Slowly open your eyes. Stretch, rub your legs, whatever you have to do to feel comfortable again. If you aren't feeling comfortable from that, I don't know if the sound bowls pick up very well with my mic. The last time I took one of these and I put it by the sound bowls. When I listened to it later, oh my God, I don't know how y'all sat through it. It sounded horrible to me, but so I said I'm not going to do that again. But let me know. I mean, if you feel like, girl, those need to be mic'd, then yeah, I'll have to figure that out. Donations will also be helpful. Y'all got requests, help a sister out. But otherwise, I ain't gonna mic them because it sound ugly to me before. But anyway, okay. I'm about to put on my ugly Crocs. Well, they're not really Crocs, they're Knox because they're not Crocs, but they're good enough. Let me gather all these cards. I'm trying to think, should I move up or move y'all? No, y'all can move on up. There we go. Step into maybe I should have moved up because now it looks dark. Okay, whatever. This is gonna have to work. I still feel far. Let's move up a little more. Okay. All right. Let's get into this. Whew. Make sure this table's good. First, I want to look at the focus. What may be the dominant primary focus for this week's energy. I'm debating if I should let y'all do a pick a focus, pal. Y'all done had to sit through this with my hair looking like help me. Sheesh, I didn't know it was looking that crazy. Anyway, I got an oracle deck that wanted to come out. Ancestor Spirit Oracle. So it's the ancestor message in here for the collective. So maybe I'll do that with the picker. You can pick your focus, get your message. And then we'll jump into the day by day energy with the Ghetto Tarot and the Yuletide Tarot for clarity. Wait a minute. Are all the cards in here? This don't feel like all the cards. Was this used in another reading? Let me double check. Because I have a reading sitting on my table, as I always usually do. I'm trying to remember, did I use this deck? Okay, because it doesn't feel like the whole deck. So I'm thinking I did. I'm not going to take that one. All right, so now I got to freaking pick a different deck. Okay, life code, let's go. I don't know, I feel like thinking too hard on that. And grab your glasses, girl. All right. Here we go. So I'm going to let you pick by a crystal. Since I got 3 crystals here, you could choose your focus for the week ahead based on the crystal that you feel drawn to. I said this is for the day by day. Okay. Coffee break. Hold on. Yeah, Chick didn't eat yet. Oh, God. Okay. So let's go. Hey, Monique, that's who it was. Dang, glasses really help, huh? I could see Grand Love, but I was like, I can't see what that name says. I don't want to mess it up. All right, now I could see. And they told me I just got dry eyes. Maybe I need a real prescription pair of glasses now. But I plan to reverse this, y'all. Watch. I'm gonna start taking a lot of eating a lot of carrots and taking these herbs. Cat's eye herb tea, supposed to help with the eye, I believe. Watch, I'm gonna reverse this shit, cause ain't no way in hell I'm gonna have these annoying glasses on for the rest of my life every time I want to read something. But anyway, that's not about against wearing glasses. I actually think they're cute, but I don't want to have to need them, which right now I feel like I do. Okay, let's go. So y'all see these three crystals here. One is my, you said no, we don't. So one is a quartz crystal. It's another quartz crystal. However, it's a pyramid. This is going to be my number twos, y'all. And this will be group 3 with this pink quartz here. All right. So get them likes up while I'm shuffling, because I'm sure you're going to like this energy read. All right. As well as while you're thinking about which pal you want to select. It's going to be really quick with a focus, an affirmation for you for the week ahead, and a message from your ancestors that I think might point you in a direction if you're unclear when it comes to career, work, your purpose, your place in the world. All right. If you're new here, remember to subscribe. Get those likes up if this is resonating. If you enjoyed the breath work so far, please hit the thumb. I'm not seeing them likes, y'all. Let's get some likes going. It's the least that I could get. I mean, shoot, not getting paid. Doing this for free. All right, y'all. So give me some thumbs up. Let's get the thumbs up. Let's get the likes up. And we could jump into this. Pick a pal. Pick the number 1, number 2, or number 3. Put that in the comments. That will connect you even stronger to the energy of this session. Okay. Click them likes, y'all. Give me them thumbs ups. That encourages me. Not feeling the encouragement. I'm not feeling the love right now. Come on, y'all. Thumbs. Let's get some likes up. Okay. So, how many cards am I going to pull from this deck? Glad you got good glasses. So I got them on, and I'm not seeing the likes. Get that thumbs up going, Monique. Let me get some thumbs up. Let's reciprocate the love. Or maybe my YouTube isn't updating it. Hello. Okay. I don't know. Maybe my YouTube ain't showing me, but I'm like, where's my likes at? Come on, y'all. I'm showing y'all love. Y'all gotta show the love back. Reciprocation, balance, all that stuff. All right. So we got, I'm going to do one card each because I don't know. I'm not feeling the love right now. I'm not feeling it. Okay. Quartz crystal number 1 is going to represent pile number 1. Hey, Femme Forte. Hey, Diane. Pile number 2 is this crystal pyramid. Pile number 3, just as a reminder, is this pink quartz. All right. So I want to do the purpose. Put that on top first. All right. It's difficult for me. I want to select, but I have favoritism to specific crystals because of the story behind them. So I guess I shouldn't pick by that. I'll just pick by number. All right. Okay, so if you were drawn to this quartz crystal point here, let's see your focus for the week ahead. Now, I am feeling like there's some kind of clarity that you may have coming in that could be healing for you this week. Maybe something you always wondered about, something you always questioned for a long time, and maybe it left a little bit of a wound that you kind of suppressed. Whatever you need clarity on that you have not been clear on for a while, maybe you put it on the back burner. I see a healing that might not be resonating for all of you, but some of you, I'm seeing that completion as your focus, like something just becoming clear. You finally feel like you healed from it. And I keep turning this over because this is my quartz that has self-healed. So, and at the root. So it shows me that there's something at the root of a feeling or something that kind of hinders you from going after something or going towards something or causes fears or triggers traumas or something that you're going to get clear on this week. It's going to be complete. You got the number 9, completion. You're going to complete that cycle and get the clarity that you need. Your keywords are self-sufficiency, forgiveness, satisfaction, and approval. Your affirmation this week: I am proud of myself. I have strength and courage. I am proud of myself. I have strength and courage. And you're going to end up like probably cutting the cord on something this week. Something that you needed to heal from, you needed clarity from. You're going to feel like completely free of it, or at least the past situation that was connected to it. Yeah, a high tide raises all ships. Focus on the positive this week, and that's what you'll experience. And focus on children, apparently. Your message from your ancestors says pregnancy, birth, and adoption. These could all be things coming up for you this week, but it can also mean that you will find that children will be very, very important this week in your life. Your children, other people's children, children in the neighborhood, children in the world, just something with you and children. All right. And maybe that has something to do with what you're completing. Whew, Jesus. All right. Sorry, it just got very, very warm. Okay. If you're drawn to 2, so was I. I was drawn to pile 2 as well. Oh, God. Pile 2. The first thing when I pick up the pyramid is I'm seeing direct communication or hearing direct communication. This could be with a person, but I'm also getting with higher spirit realms, maybe really feeling connected this week. Like just feeling like I'm hearing like transmitter, like a radio transmitter, like you're getting vibrations and signals and you're able to transmit them. It's just something very, very clear about the light or the energy that you're going to be transmitting this week. So meditation, prayer will be good. I'm also seeing like communication, just a lot of clarity either between you and spirit or other people. And okay, what is the focus besides that? Career. So maybe there's something in the career with communication, speaking, that's very important that you have to be clear with. Might also have something to do with connecting to source, spirit, spiritual work, spiritual guides, intuitive guide, healer. That's something that's going to become very clear this week. Keywords are ambition, drive, achievement, and dynamic confidence. And it's a 10 cards. This is a new beginning. Wow, we just went from 9 to 10. Okay. And the power thought, your affirmation: I always attract people who support and promote me. Yes. Again, I always attract people who support and promote me. And this week, plan to take some kind of class that'll boost your energy, something with acting, singing, dancing, something in the arts. And it's not necessarily saying you have to do the class this week, but do something. Plan to take some kind of class. It's literally saying that plan to take a class, possibly sometime this month, that'll boost your energy, that'll help you connect more to spirit, to source, to, ooh, that went down hard. Okay. But just getting clear on your direction, your purpose, some kind of class, it'll boost your energy and your career. All right. Newsflash, you have more power and influence than you know. A thrilling road is ahead. Woo! And what is the ancestor message? Wow. The first group got connect with children. This one has connect with animals. Interesting. Animal spirit guides coming through, healing and passed on pets, which I actually have. So you may have passed on pets walking with you as animal spirit guides. You may just have animal spirit guides coming through strong this week. That's where you're getting your extra fierceness, your courage to go forward towards things. I'm also hearing if you're healing in any areas of your life, it could be maybe having setbacks or feeling delays in your career or a certain aspect of your career. Your guides, your animal spirit guides are actually a part of the healing process from that. If you felt overlooked, unrecognized in any way, getting a pet may be a good idea if you don't have one. But I'm seeing a strong connection to stags as well. And wow, very interesting. Call on the animal spirit guides this week. What's interesting for me as well is I was like drawn today out of nowhere to put on this dragon bracelet. It doesn't even fit in with the rest of my bracelets. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like putting on this. And I almost put on a dragon necklace too. And then I was like, it's going too far. But, yeah, there's a deep connection this week. Animal spirit guides have something to do with the healing process that is going on. The bravery and the courage that's needed to go towards some aspect of a career. All right. If you were drawn to 3 or this pink chunk of pink quartz here. Heavy, heavy, heavy on love. Yeah. Heavy, heavy, heavy on love. So every time I want to say something else, it's bringing me right back there. Like, something with love. Okay, so you might find this week it's going to have a lot to do with love. Could be love relationships. It could be family, friendships. I'm not really getting career or work. If that's what you wanted to focus on this week, you'll probably have aspects of it. We are of the same collective, just like we may all be completing a cycle. We may all be focusing on some part of our career, but you're primarily going to be focused in on something with love relationships, friendships, and stuff like that. That might be like side for the other 2 pals. Okay. You might find too some heart healing this week. May need to release some folk. And I feel like you might be already feeling it. I'm also feeling like some commitments coming in because this feels solid and strong. So you might be shocked this week of certain commitments. People being like, hey, you're the one. I want to settle down. Or if you're already in a commitment, someone wanting to take it to another level, or even contracts. This could lean into careers, but collabos with friends or family members. All right, let's get your primary focus. Creativity. Well, there's your contracts and collabs. And this is the card number 3, which also resonates to me with the 3 of Pentacles, which is like collaborations and being recognized. So your keywords are enthusiasm, optimism, play, and self-expression. So you may find yourself focused on something you really love doing, but I'm also getting collabs, like working with a partner, a contract with a partner, could be a love partner. I just see some kind of creative work or idea or something this week being collaborated on, and you're something that opens up that heart center you really love, or you love the people that you're doing it with, working with, doing it, no pun intended, but yeah, it can be that too. Keywords are enthusiasm, optimism, play, and self-expression. Keyword play. So have fun, okay? Power thought, affirmation, I radiate warmth and enjoyment. Life is fun. I like the affirmation. I radiate warmth and enjoyment. Life is fun. And drawing, painting, doing something artistic, even just meditating on creative things like going out to an art exhibit or whatever. Just doing something creative for 15 minutes will be really good for you this week. All right. Once Upon a Dream is now yours for the asking. So you might find that just imagining, just thinking about what you want to manifest, and being real creative with it, you're going to start to see things manifesting. I think it's going to be a very shocking week for you, my threes. And it's funny, you got threes and you got the number 3 over here, card number 3. Chose group number 3 and got card number 3. Interesting. And your ancestors' message is embrace your inner gypsy. Freedom, fun, play, fun. Life is fun. This week for you is going to be about focusing on fun. Okay. Power threes. And music. If you do anything, make sure you're involving music, listening to music, playing your favorite songs. I feel like it's going to your whole energy and direct your week. Some of you, dancing may be really important as well, but I'm hearing music as something very, very, very strong. Many of you, I'm feeling too, maybe traveling soon. This week, the excitement, I feel like the momentum might be building towards a trip. Yeah, I'm seeing fun and just being free. Yeah. A lot of what you dream of and wanted, you might see it manifesting this week, or really feel that momentum like, oh my God, something is happening. It's happening. Okay. I don't know why that brought me to a scene in my mind, and I got to indulge in it because maybe this is the experience that's coming in. Something similar. If you're not a fan of The Office, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. But there's a scene in The Office, right, when the boss, Michael, is leaving. It's his last day. And literally, I saw the behind the scenes. He didn't know that this was going to happen. They bring him into the conference room, and all the employees are in the room. And they start singing the song from Rent, 5,000, 2,500, 6,000 minutes. But they sing it in their version about how long he's worked in the office with them. And they start singing about how great of a boss he is, how funny, the good times they had. But the whole time he's kind of like, oh my God. Right before they start doing it, he says, the music starts playing and he says to the camera, oh my God, something's happening. I think something's happening. That's the energy I'm feeling that you're going to be feeling this week. I feel like even the entire collective, there's going to be a lot of moments where you're like, something starts to shift or move, and you're like, oh my God, I think something's happening here. I think something's happening. I think something major is happening. Okay. And when you feel that way, stay in that energy, because major things will keep on happening. They'll keep on happening. Synchronicities and signs. Your guides are only going to show you what they feel you're ready to receive. I had to wait a day, like almost 2 days, to see that I had received some money that I had been stressed out thinking I didn't receive. And it wasn't until I talked to one of my ancestors that the money was like, oh, here you go. And then the person told me, I've been sent that. And I was like, really? So yeah, they're not going to show you what you're not ready for. That's how come some people, they could literally see the ancestors, and some of us, we can only get intuitive hits, like myself, because if the ancestors showed up for me in a certain way, they might scare the shit out of me, and that'll be me running and disconnecting for life. So they have to show up in a way that I'm ready to receive the messages. And that's just how life works in general. That's the cycle, the circle of life. Things are not going to show up for you until spirit is like, okay, you're ready to receive it. And when you try to rush and force and push something before you're ready, well, then that's when you end up disappointed. It doesn't work out, didn't go the way you wanted, didn't last, you know. And I had to learn that lesson in love relationships a lot. Like, no, but this is what they want now. I want it now. I don't want to wait. Oh, I haven't healed enough from my previous relationships. I'm good. Oh, that person hasn't healed enough from their previous relationships. Well, we could heal together. Spirit said, nope. Some people can do that, and you know. You got to do some work on your own. You cannot become codependent. All right, we get into the day-by-day energy now. So I can stop my damn rambling. Trying to decide if I'm taking reversals or if I'm just going to take mental notes of the reversals. But I hope those 3 piles resonated. I felt like that was really collective, though. But whatever pile you chose, that card wanted to come out. Whatever card you chose, that would be your primary focus for the week. But I feel like the other 2 piles, you're still going to run into that energy, too. The 8 of Wands was fighting with me. It said, no, I'm coming out. So this is letting me know there's something coming really, 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 really. I can't stress how fast. This is like fast communication, fast movement, things just moving like out of nowhere almost. So brace yourselves. This looks like some this card is like the fire. Something's coming really fast this week. Coming in. Yeah. And it ain't letting nothing get in its way. I don't know what work we've done collectively that's calling in this opportunity or people or person or what. But when I was trying to stuff it back into the deck, it was like, no, I'm coming out. So something is coming that, yeah, probably worked really hard for, or you're very passionate about, or it's very passionate and drawn to the collective because it's happening this week. It could happen after this live is done. Whatever the case may be, it's that energy again, that West Side Story energy. Something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it is. Why is it back? But it is gonna be great. The air is humming. And something great is coming. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. I want to see that show up again, but that's a good sign. Something's really coming. Some kind of communication. Movement. Might not even be communication. Could just be movement. If you've been wanting to move, if you've been wanting to see some kind of something happen and it hasn't been moving or happening, oh, it's gonna move this week quickly and soon. I'm feeling the urgency with that. That's crazy. All right. I'm trying to think, which card should I use as the clarity deck? Life code. Yeah, life code will be clarity. I'll use I don't like calling this the ghetto tarot because all of the photos were in Haiti. I'm not calling it that. I'm going to call it the Voodoo Tarot deck. Voodoo. That means sacred. All right. So that's enough. All right. So let's get into it. I always start with Saturday, even though we're in Saturday, because I feel like we might have shifted the energy through the week, and maybe the energy today is going to be a little different from what I felt previously. So let's see. And I'm not going to shuffle again. Y'all going to stay like that because sometimes I'd be shuffle happy through the whole thing. Keep shuffling. All right. So the vibe for today, energy with the Queen of Pentacles. Now, you may find today is a good day for either spending coin or budgeting, really getting a good idea of your money situation. Um, or you may be dealing with someone who's financially very, very, very stable and comfortable. But the energy today, it just feels like feeling prosperous, feeling like you're finally starting to feel like you're going to see the fruits of your labor. Yeah, Three of Pentacles to clarify. Some kind of recognition, even if you don't know it yet, there's people looking and watching. Something you do, something you're doing. I see offers. Today's a day where you might find collaborative offers coming your way. People might tag you to things that they are recognizing your talents might be good for. It's just a day of really starting to feel abundant. That's the vibe of today. Starting to focus on your abundance and sitting in gratitude will be real beneficial. Taking a moment, because when I look at her, it's like she's looking at her big coin and she just looks so grateful, like, and calm. Like, I'm good, I'm stable, I'm grounded. So even if you feel like your coin ain't big like that, you still need to sit in gratitude for the coin you do got, because there's more coming your way, but you have to be vibrationally in alignment with it. As always, tomorrow, Sunday's vibe, we have the Six of Pentacles coming through. So the energy for Sunday, the overall energy I'm feeling off jump is it could go either way. You could be feeling on Sunday, or the energy could be good for reciprocation, like people you've given to or done things for might really feel moved to return the favor and balance the scales tomorrow. Or you could find that you're feeling more unappreciated. Those people are still like, help me, please, give. Especially if you're a parent, I see kids wanting or begging or needing could be a little bit of a trigger tomorrow for you. Maybe that's why today you need to look at your coin, and maybe even with this Three of Pentacles and collaboration, maybe even ask for help, ask other people how y'all can make something work when it comes to finances. That's for some of you. But yeah, for others of you, you might actually see reciprocation. So maybe also asking for assistance, you might actually see it come through big time tomorrow. Can I get clarity? King of Pentacles, got the Queen in the other deck and the King in the Life Code deck. So yeah, there could be some assistance coming in or somebody coming back in your direction tomorrow. The energy for tomorrow is very earthy. With all this Pentacles, so far today and tomorrow is Pentacles energy. That's money. That's abundance. That's earth. That's very grounded energy. And the King of Pentacles is very loyal. He's very grounded because he's steadfast at what he's focused on. And maybe somebody showing up for you tomorrow. If you need assistance, reach out for it. I see it coming in. Also, for some of you, I see someone you've done for coming in tomorrow and feeling like they need to give back. So do a lot of work with gratitude today, being grateful, as well as looking at your coin and really assessing it. If you're like me, you don't want to look at your money. You don't want to budget. I wish I had an accountant. I'm going to get to that level, y'all. But I don't really trust people with my money. I don't even trust banks. But I'm saying, I want to not like focus on it. Even when I travel, like I try not to know how much I got left because I want to just feel free. Like I'm a millionaire, billionaire. Just, yes, I want that and I want this. And they're advising to not do that today. To not run from budgeting and seeing where you're at, but actually looking at it and being like, okay, this is what I can do, this is what I can't do, this is for this is for that. All right, Monday's vibe. Monday, we have the Five of Swords. It feels like something that might have felt conflictish, if that's a word. It's going to feel like it's ending, like it's finally over. It was reversed. I'm taking a note of that. But it gives me the energy of something that felt like it kept happening over and over again. Every time you thought, all right, it's peace, we're good, it would happen again. Or, all right, that's finally over. I finally kind of healed from that. No, it's happening again. It could be something also that's in your head. Maybe you're constantly overthinking something or constantly feeling worried or stressed about something, that it would never go right or it'll never work out. I'm just feeling like Monday's vibe is like finally feeling peace of mind, finally feeling like conflicts are starting to wrap themselves up. Clarity, the King of Cups. Yeah, emotionally stable, mind fine. Maybe you're going to talk to someone that helps you. Maybe you're going to listen to one of my readings that might help you. Maybe today. Anyway, this is emotional stability. This is being vulnerable. This is also getting that heart center open and connecting to the sacral chakra. King of Cups is a creative mind as well when he's emotionally stable and grounded. This could also represent somebody coming towards you for emotional clarity and stability that gives you peace of mind. For others of you, it's just something that might have been always going on in your head that would always be a conflict. It just feels like peace and balance and stuff is being restored. All right. At least that's the energy for it. So if on Monday, somebody that you have a conflict with or an idea that you want to do that you have self-doubt holding you back from, if the opportunities arise on Monday, the energy is good for getting clarity, getting that emotional closure or even inspiration to go towards something, you know? All right. Tuesday's vibe. Tuesday, we got the Four of Pentacles. Going to be focused on holding on to something or stability, focusing on being stable, being independently stable and not codependent, but not to the point where you become miserly or all about the money, all about just getting money. Okay. The vibe for Tuesday is saying stability is possible by holding onto your coin. I would say don't spend too much on Tuesday. Hold on to your coin, save, spend what you can, what you have to. Don't spend too much. Clarity is temperance. Yeah. Anything that you don't need, like junk food, alcohol, cigarettes, weed, whatever this collective is into, because I know we're into a few things. Some of you are great. You've cleaned yourself up. Some of you never touched anything. But food, codependency, these things can also be seen as coping mechanisms. Okay. So anything that's a coping mechanism that makes you feel secure and safe and comfortable, gotta let go of. It's a good day on Tuesday to try to let go of any addictions, any coping mechanisms that are at a point where they're out of control, where you know when you're out of control. Okay. When you're doing something too much excess. Or excessively is what I meant to say. But yeah, no spending money on anything that's not necessary. All right, on Tuesday. Just that's your heads up. All right. And some of you may find some opportunity coming your way on Tuesday that's going to make you feel more stable. Could be a contract. It could just be an opportunity that opens the door for you to feel more financially stable. Okay. Wednesday's vibe. Queen of Brooms, that's the Queen of Wands. Feeling and looking good, maybe dealing with somebody who's very attractive, very magical, or this could just be the vibe you're going to be feeling on Wednesday. Like whenever I want, I can make it happen, or you're going to be dealing with someone who is in that energy. Okay. Clarity, Queen of Swords. I think this is us, y'all. On Wednesday, gonna be some boss energy, like just being real clear. This is who I am. This is what I am about. Feeling very self-assured, very confident. Competition bowing down to you. Anybody that had a problem, you're getting clear with them, or they're coming forward to apologize. I just feel boss feminine energy on Wednesday, whether you're a man or a woman, no matter your gender. The divine feminine on Wednesday, being in that energy of the compassionate, nurturing, vulnerable divine feminine is going to be very powerful, because there's nothing more stronger than being vulnerable. That takes probably the most courage on earth, whereas masculines might see that as a weakness, but can't do it themselves because of fear. Something that a lot of divine masculines have to work through is being able to be vulnerable and connect to the feelings. So that's going to be a strength. And just standing in your truth on Wednesday, speaking clearly what it is you want, what you will not accept, you're going to start seeing some things really moving by Wednesday, really shifting. Okay. A lot of people showing up this week. So you might find you're dealing with a lot of different energies. Could be a lot of people from the past showing back up, exes, old friends. You might find yourself reinterested in something that you kind of was like, not interested in that no more. And you see somebody that you knew and it's like, oh, I want to do that again, or I want to know more about that, or I want to move there, or whatever. It's like a lot of people showing up. Okay. All right. Let me go to Thursday's vibe. I almost lost my place. Thursday, we got the counterpart of the queen showing up. That's the king of brooms. Y'all seen me shuffle. What are all these people doing in our energy this coming week? This is the people recognizing, seeing, wanting to offer opportunities in love, in career, in finance, in family, in friendship. You might be feeling very ambitious, very determined, very passionate about something on Thursday and want to go. It's a good day to go after your goals. Yeah. Because if this ain't your energy, somebody damn sure is going to be coming towards you because they're very passionate about you. I was going to say about working with you. Well, I'm not really getting that. I'm getting the vibe that you and your Queen of Wands vibe, really exuding that I take care of myself, I love myself, I look good, whether you're a man or a woman, it's going to attract a few people who are going to be like, yeah, you do look good. You might have people creeping in the DMs Thursday. If you see somebody you're interested in, it's a good day to go after what you want and who you want. All right. Be motivated on Thursday to just follow your passion. Yeah. Clarity is the 9 of Pentacles. Comfort, contentment. Now, by that day, now you might be feeling a little bit more like my coin is looking good. I see some kind of shift. And I think that shift happens on Wednesday, where you're going to see a shift in your abundance. I don't know if it's going to be seeing a lot more people coming into your life that match your vibe, or your money just going up, or all of the above. But I do see a comfort, a feeling like everything's going to be all right financially on Thursday. Yeah. Just that's the energy. Enjoy yourself. You can go do the things you've been wanting to do. But it's just that Tuesday, you have to get a good assessment of what you're working with. Because I do feel like maybe for many of you on Tuesday, you're going to have to spend, but you might not really have it. And they're just saying, don't spend on anything crazy. Spend on what you really need. And the next day, some manifesting is going to come in. Some things are going to come in. All right. All right. Friday's vibe. So next Friday, we have the 4 of Cups. Why? Why we got the 4 of Cups? So the 4 of Cups is a stubborn person. Especially in this deck, the 4 of Cups is a stubborn person who they refuse to change. They're like, this is how I've always done it. And yeah, it's left me unfulfilled. And yeah, I get the same result, the empty cup at the end. But I don't want that other cup because this is how I always do it. It's something like that I'm hearing. You might be dealing with someone like that. The energy for Friday is like a stubborn energy. So watch out for that in people around you or yourself. There's like something new that's going to be offered. Something that's meant to really spark the emotions. Could be a new relationship, could be a new career, could be new love energy. And it could look similar to things you've put your love into in the past. However, it's not the same. Okay, this cup is coming full. This cup is not coming empty. Even if it is like the other cups and you're like, nah, this cup, I had it before, it's empty. Now I'm just not moving. And I'm just going to sit here and sulk and think about how I wasted my time and my love on those cups there and got nothing for it. And I refuse to accept a new one because it's probably going to end up like these. Don't get into that energy. There's something new coming in that you will love. I feel like Friday is going to be like the culminating of something. The journey through all these different archetypes, these different types of people and energies that you're running into or you're going through or and experiencing this coming week. It's like now something new wants to come in. Don't be doofy. And if you're dealing with someone who's like that, maybe you have someone in your life, they're just really stuck and you're like trying to show them a new way, a new life, maybe even rekindle something. And they're just like, you might be feeling that. You might experience that Friday clarity. Yeah, 7 of Cups. I don't know what to do, so I'm not going to do anything. I don't know what to do. So many choices, so many options. Now, you could get into that energy, or this could be somebody else. Either way, the energy for Friday is going to be one where it feels like having to make a choice to go towards something new that would fulfill your heart, because these are both Cups cards, all emotionally based, but being scared to make a choice because of feeling like you made messed up choices in the past. This could be somebody in your life, or this could end up being you. And that's the vibe for Friday. And my advice, well, I would love to get some advice because I'm trying to figure out if that's you or someone else. What do we do with that energy? Because if it's you, you know now, like, don't be stubborn and focused on the past. Look at the new opportunity coming in. Be fearless. Follow your heart and go after this new thing that's calling to you. But if this is somebody else sitting in that energy, what is the advice? What's the guidance? It probably is for a lot of you. 2 of Swords, not knowing what to do. I don't know which way to go. Maybe this person has to choose between you and someone else. Maybe you have to choose between this person and someone else. Maybe it's 2 career paths and you're like, I can't do that unless I quit that. But this is calling to me. But I'm scared because the last time I tried to do just that to make money, I didn't make enough. You know, it's like that kind of energy, really being indecisive because you feel like you've lost at this game before. So now it's like, maybe I just don't make a move. And this could be someone else. With the 2 of Swords coming out to clarify, it's just really stressing that this is going to be a choice where it's kind of like you already know what you want to do, but fear can have you, or someone else, like, I don't know what to do. So what to do? Knight of Wands. All right. If this is you, go after your passion. What makes you feel passionate? You just have to go towards it. If this is someone else, they won't stay stuck for long. What I'm getting with the energy for Friday is take some time to contemplate, or give somebody else their space to contemplate something. Maybe there was an offer made by you, or they made an offer towards you. Whatever the case may be, everybody needs space on Friday to contemplate, even though everybody's probably already going to kind of know what they want to do. That person already knows what they want to go towards. They're scared to make a choice. Same with you. Knight of Wands is here saying that passion is going to win. So whatever drives your passion forward, or theirs, there's going to be movement forward regardless. So yeah, don't worry about Friday. Something with Friday, passion is going to take over a choice that has to be made when you're scared to let the heart guide. But passion is just another aspect of love anyway. So you're still being guided by love. It's just that passion will move you faster, whereas love will make you kind of like, passion to make you say, nah, let's get this. So yeah, that's Friday's vibe. Okay. Saturday. Let's hope that everything is great. Next Saturday's vibe. The 9 of Wands. The wounded warrior is here, but I don't mind seeing him because the 9 of Wands is like work done. Like, I'm finished. I finally finished cleaning shit up. Work done, work well done. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm looking like I don't know if I could do much more. But the vibe is completion. It's the number 9. So something has been completed. Whatever work needed to be done on self, or whatever this coming week, by Saturday, there's going to be an energy of completion. Or you may find you are completing some stuff, wrapping some things up, solidifying some things that you had to work really hard for. May have took a long time coming around, but you are finally ready to complete transformation. All right, let's get clarity for Saturday. The Emperor. Yeah, moving into that boss, from worker to boss, like Emperor. Yeah, next Saturday, it's going to feel like a culmination of a job well done, feeling like you're either stepping into a leadership position. For some of you, it may be an important day with you and someone. If you consider yourself a feminine, then there is a strong masculine who may have children or who may be a boss or a leader of some kind, maybe even an Aries fire sign that's going to be coming in or being really significant next Saturday. Somebody, maybe you worked very hard to get with them, or they're going to recognize the work you put in. Yeah, some of you, it's at work on Saturday. Your boss is going to recognize how hard of a worker you've been. You might get some kind of promotion. For many of you, I really feel it's recognition coming in on Saturday from someone higher up or somebody you really want or need that recognition from, for putting in that work, that the wands, that passion, and doing it on your own, bossing up. Okay. So Saturday's energy looks great. Look at that magician energy. Whatever you've been manifesting, whatever you've been calling in, Saturday feels like the culmination. Like, I did it. I'm scared to pull another card. Yep. Judgment. Awakening. We did it. It's going to be a good week, y'all. It's going to be a week where it's going to be eye-opening. A lot of different people coming in and leaving your life. A lot of locations you might have been in for a long time, moving away from them. But that's what I got for you guys. Bottom of the deck here. Whoa, jumped into my hands, and right under it was the Page of Cups. This is career and work, something you've been working really hard at. Could be a relationship, could be just your job. For many of you, it is a relationship. What you don't see coming is somebody coming in and telling you how great you are, how amazing you are, how out of all these other options, they choose you. It's Emperor energy here again. This is some things you don't see. Somebody has their eye on you guys, collective, and they're willing to shake things up to come towards you. Yeah, that's the last thing I'm seeing. Tower. So that's some side notes for some of you guys this week. You might experience somebody that admires you, trying to show up like, hey. But and yeah, they might admire you work, how you work. Yeah, it's just something about you. Yeah, they see you out of a lot of different options and choices, like as a boss, a leader. They're really watching. I keep seeing the same message, and they're willing to shake things up. So, yeah, look out for that Knight of Swords. Somebody coming in very quickly that wants to communicate. I feel communication coming in this week really fast from somebody. Yeah, that's all they want to show me. It is going to bring some justice. It's going to bring balance. Page of Cups is back. Somebody that probably loves you. It's going to be successful. Could be a friend. Somebody you've been friends with for a long time. My goodness. Yeah, somebody you might not have felt worthy of, or they didn't feel worthy of you. They're coming forward this week. I love these bottom of the deck little side notes. Take what resonates. They might feel like they can't come towards you right now. Maybe there's a distance. Maybe you have them blocked or whatever the case, but you're going to find a way. There's some movement happening this week, you guys. Open up and embrace it. We're moving closer to our higher purpose. 2026 is going to be dope. I hope this resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. That makes me feel so good. And if you're new here, please read the description. It tells you about all the other ways that we could vibe, how you could connect with me on my other platforms. I'm about to be doing a free workshop series virtually, I think in January, sometimes towards the end of it. So just stay posted. And that usually takes place in my private Facebook group, but I'm thinking about doing it here. I don't know yet. We'll see. I have to get a poll. I go into my group and I do a little question, and a poll and see what they think. So join that group so you can be a part of that voting and book a personal one-on-one with me before the new year. I forgot to put that out there. I have New Year's specials, New Year's special reading that I do for people going into the new year. Gives you some energy read for each month. All right. I haven't even gotten that out there yet. All over the place as always, but getting it together. Many hats, same mission. Sending y'all so much light and love on your journey. If you're new here, I hope you already clicked that subscribe button. And peace, blessings, and all the good stuff that comes from being a part of this family of light. I don't think I have any VIPs today. So, till next time. Bye, y'all. Big thumb in front of the camera now.